As though I won't limit your time, you limit yourself so that we can accommodate as many who are remaining. There are not too many remaining, so please take that precaution on how you use your time. Senator Onyonka.
Thank you.
Senator Cheradige, you want to believe you're on that side?
Thank you. Honorable Senator Cherargei. No. I'm just informing you.
Senator
I'm informing you that when you are in the minority, Senator, that's how it happens.
Order, Senator Cheradige. Senator Cheradige, order, Senator Cheradige. First of all, Senator Cheradige, are you listening? Senator Cheradige, the chair is speaking now.
Excuse me.
Senator Eddie, resume your seat.
Excuse me.
Senator Cheradige, I am speaking now as the chair. First, you did not have the platform because the chair had not granted you an opportunity to speak. So raising your voice against Senator Onyonka will be out of order. So let's have Senator Onyonka proceed. There is no ruling by the Speaker on which side of the House you should be seated. You invited yourself to sit on the minority side.
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
We proceed now.
Thank you. Madam Speaker, I wanted to say that my brother Cherargei, I welcome you to the minority side. That is how we usually feel. We are extremely uncomfortable sometimes, but now you can feel how we feel. Madam Speaker, I would like to continue by saying that
let Senator Onyonka be heard in silence. I have given directions, Senator. It will be taken after. Senator Cheradige, it will be taken after. Senator Cheradige, I've given directions. Proceed, Senator.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I wanted to say that Mr. Cherargei, as his, he fears what I might say.
I caution you to be orderly.
But you are a brave man. Like I saw today, you spoke brilliantly about Sakaja. Allow me to also say something about Sakaja.
Senator Onyonka, proceed.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Honorable Cherargei, with all due respect, please allow me to proceed.
I cautioned you the first time. You are getting out of order.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam
Senator
Speaker.
Onyonka,
I wanted to thank everybody in this House who, for the last 1 year, has been in this House deliberating and discussing the critical issues. I'm happy that most of our members have come back to this House and they're well. Mr. Speaker, Madam Speaker, what I wanted to mention to my colleagues here, and in this case, I am not going to indulge myself on the legalese of this issue that has been discussed here, but I want to give a very small story. Madam Speaker, in 2007, when we ran for elections, if Kenyans can remember, the House was actually in a stalemate. President Kibaki had 100 members of parliament, and the ODM side had 100 members of parliament. During that time, the only outside vote, if I can use that in quotes, was my vote, which was under a party called PDP. We had actually signed a pre-election agreement with ODM, and that is the reason why my vote was accepted. How this will be interpreted as we move along, I don't want to engage it, but I can tell you, Madam Speaker, it feels so sweet to be in the majority side. Number two, it is true that our job is to oversight. And this year, I want to say, Madam Speaker, that I personally have learned a lot. I have visited different parts of Kenya, and I've seen a lot. I want to request this to my colleagues in this House, and especially the Speaker and his team and the leadership. Many Kenyans want this House to travel outside Nairobi. Many Kenyans, everywhere we've been. Yesterday we were in Migori, Madam Speaker. You should see the excitement of the public, to see the Hansard officers, the clerks, to see how we interrogate getting the reports of the Auditor General, Control of Budget. I mean, it's such a beautiful and wonderful experience on devolution that we were even engaged with members of the County Assembly of Migori. They were really averse and knowledgeable with the issues affecting their community. I really want to beg my colleagues that let us change the style. Madam Speaker, I hope I'll come and have a chat with you or the substantive speaker, that we can actually hold these hearings with you as the speaker sitting in this house, and yet we, when we travel out of here, we can be on Zoom and we can continue debating on the matters which have come public good, or matters which are to do with whatever that we are discussing in this house, so that we can visit the areas we have not visited. I know we have gone to Isiolo, we've gone to Mandera, we've gone to Nakuru, we've gone to Kisumu. There was a time we went to Turkana, and when you visit these areas, you see what the public expectation is. Madam Speaker, I would also like to see that it was good to be in Naivasha, because we are beginning to discuss the issues that matter. And I would like to state it here, because many of our colleagues keep on hiding this thing behind their backs. Yes, you want to legalize CDF, but yes, you must legalize the Oversight Fund for senators. Yes, you want to legalize the NGAF and Women Fund. Yes, you must legalize the Ward Fund, and you must give members of the County Assembly money for oversight. That is the way we are going to. And also, Madam Speaker, since the law says that the role of a member of parliament is to oversight, but you have given him the role of implementation, the Senate also must be given the role of implementation. The reason is, don't tell me that it's only me as a senator who can oversight the governor, but the member of parliament has nobody to oversight him, because he's now the implementing officer. The NGAF money is being utilized for implementation of projects, because the reality, Madam Speaker, is this. Many people think that we need that money for whatever. No. We go to the village. We were all elected. For example, Madam Speaker, I'm elected with the governor of Kisii and the women rep of Kisii. The governor has money which he's using to do projects in the county government. The women rep has money which she's using at the county government. Why am I not having the money as a senator? We must interrogate these issues, and we must be honest, so that if we say get rid of CDF, give members of parliament money for oversighting projects which are done by the national government. If you want to keep the senators, give us oversight funds which will make us oversight the governors. Figure out how you are going to organize oversighting by the women rep, because it can either be done by the member of parliament or by the senator. These are the issues that many of us have been raising about why our system is broken. The reason why we say that our system is broken is that we have too many sections, and that's why Kenyans are actually very uncomfortable allowing more money to either be given to senators or even members of the MPs or members of the county assembly or women reps. Why? Kenyans do not want too many of our hands on this public money, because we are irresponsible, we are unable to manage it, we are doing crazy things with it. If you see some of the money that is at the county governments, Madam Speaker, you'll be shocked. But even when it looks like it is nearly a matter that we can give upon, I want to encourage my colleagues in this house, let us make sure that we participate and make sure that our country becomes better. Let us persuade our governors that we are not, in our oversight, like I heard somebody say, oh, senators are trying so hard to become governor. Madam Speaker, like me, I wouldn't care to be a governor, by the way. Some of us don't care. Some of us just want to serve the public well, make sure that if anything, we at least leave some good name behind. And finally, I would like to say, I heard my brother Eddie talking about Gloria Oroba. I believe that matter, Brother Eddie, was sorted out, and don't make Madam Oroba become very upset and obtuse, because she's in this house legitimately, and I believe that she continue doing a good job. Madam Speaker, I'd like to say I support the motion. And I hope that my colleagues and brothers in this house, whatever that happens, whatever interpretation that happens, I would like to persuade all of us here. And this is my experience as a long-time serving member of parliament and indeed now in the Senate. At the end of all this, we are still brothers and sisters in this republic. We don't have any other country to go to. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Cherargei. Patience always pays. And you must learn to be patient when other senators are also submitting. Proceed.
Madam Speaker, as the senator of this House, I also have a role to guide the House sometimes when there's some lapses as per the standing order and the Constitution. Madam Speaker, let me begin by saying I want to support the House Business Committee membership. Although the majority leader, my simple advice to him is at least in future to rotate membership. I saw you have brought in Crystal Sige, brought in Shagila Abdallah. Is it Senator, nominated Senator from Lamu? I think so. And a number of colleagues. I think in future, majority leader, so that people can learn, at least let us have rotational way of doing membership so that we can, except, no.